Hey you guys, this is Ruth and it's day 2 of tag week. It's going great so far, right? So I figured it'd be cool to answer some book like questions, and I got tagged by Vanessa. I will have a link to her, channel below, or to the tag video below. And she's a new booktuber. You should go check out that link. And so the book like tag I decided to do is called the Happy Bookaholic tag, and it basically asks a lot of book buying questions. So I guess if anyone was wondering about my book buying habits, I can't talk right today, you guys, my book buying habits, this tag will answer a lot of those questions. So let's get to it. Number 1 says, what do you love about buying books? And what I love about buying books is basically the adventure that I feel like I'm about to go on. Like, it's going to be a new adventure, it's going to be a new character, there's going to be new dilemmas and situations and obstacles, and I just love that. And so that's the aspect of a new book that I really love, the sense that I'm about to basically go on a new journey with new characters and fall in love with some of them and hate some of them. All that kind of plays into why I like buying new books. Next thing is, how often do you buy new books? Usually maybe twice a month. I usually try to keep it to once because usually when I go to stores to buy a book, that ends up turning into 3 books, and because of how big my TBR has been getting lately, it's been turning into almost 5 books sometime. So I like to, go get books once a month, just one time. Usually I like to figure out what I want to buy first, and then I would go to the store and get it, or actually shop on the Kindle store and get it, or shop online as far as using the internet to find the PDF files that I want. And that's how I do it. So yes, but most of the time lately it's been twice. Number 3 says, bookstore or online book shopping, which do you prefer? I am a on-demand type person when I want something, and usually it's with technology, but if I know that I want something, then I usually want it yesterday when I come to the realization that I want it. So a good example is headphones. I don't have an initial desire to just go out and buy the headphones like right now if I needed one. What usually happens is I shop around, and once I'm sure that I picked the headphones that I wanted after I've, compared, did all that good stuff, and this is like, for me, it feels like the best headphones for me. I want it like yesterday. I do not like waiting 3 days in the mail. I don't want to drive 15 minutes for it. I want it now. So that's why with books I prefer to shop online as far as the Kindle store, because technically I get the book in 1 minute. And even that sometimes for me is a long wait if it's a series and I want to read it like yesterday. Like, I'm done, I want 5-second window time before I crack open the next book type thing. And so I prefer online shopping just for the quick ability, the fact that I don't have to leave my house, it is there in 1 minute. Feels that instant gratification feeling that I need when I find something that I want. But I do enjoy bookstores, I will say that for sure. There's nothing like finding a nook in a bookstore. There is nothing like seeing the joy and excitement on other people's faces when they find a book that they like. It's just a special, I don't know, it's a special moment when you see someone perusing down the same book aisle as you at a bookstore, and they pick up the same book that you picked up, and they have that slow creaking smile as they read the synopsis and the first page in the book, and you're like, oh, I felt that. And so I do enjoy bookstores. Even the coffee, if I find a bookstore that has a coffee, it's like I won't leave for like the whole afternoon. It's like the spot. There's no reason to leave now. There's food, there's cookies, There's hot chocolate, there's cocoa, there's coffee, there's frappuccino. Everything is there. There's like no point in leaving. So I like both, but I definitely prefer, as far as when I want to read, like when I want to read something, I prefer to do it on the Amazon or Kindle bookstore because I can get it really quickly. And that's it. Next question says, do you have a favorite bookstore? The big chains that I know is the Barnes & Nobles that are down here in South Florida. I really don't know any local bookstore. I would love to find one. By de facto, I guess it would have to be Barnes & Nobles. 5, do you pre-order books? Not usually. I'm more of the type of person where I can typically wait for the first book in a series. But if it is a series that I am currently reading and I'm really into, then I usually pre-order for those because I already know I am heavily invested in the characters. There's no way I'm going to cop out and not figure out, you know, what's going to happen to these characters. Do you have a monthly book buying limit? And the question to that is no. Usually, you know, I buy within a reasonable budget. I don't try to go out and spend all my money on books because, you know, life happens, and as soon as you think things are all good, something crazy happens. Car breaks down, I don't know, refrigerator, something always freaking happens. So I always buy with the mindset that I'm not going to spend all my money, so I don't need to go into a bookstore with a limit. Number 7, book buying ban. Is that something for you, basically? No. I don't like having a lot of unread books in my Kindle, so it will definitely get to the point where I will start freaking out and going through the books that I've gotten on the Kindle and read 10 to 15% to figure out if it's a book that needs to stay on the Kindle or if it needs to go. So I'm always constantly doing that, especially when I feel like the Kindle is getting to it's a little bit much excess point, a little too much, and I will do that. I will trim that bad boy down. I will trim the fat off of that Kindle device real quick. And so I don't really feel a need to have a book buying ban because I know when it gets much for me, I do the trim naturally. It's just, some of those books got to go. 8, how big is your wish list? I don't currently have a wish list. It's not something that, you know, I took the time or effort to do. I know it's a thing now. So if you want, though, you can think of my wish list as my TBR list. So whatever's on the TBR would probably make it on a wish list. Number 9, 3 books that I guess you would want right now, either pre-order or is on your wish list. And I would have to say Enchanted. I've been hearing so many amazing things about Enchanted lately, so it seems like a good book. Americana, I've been wanting to read that for months. I have to pick it up sometime. It's a toss-up between Lockamore and The Night Circus as far as a book that I want right now. But coincidentally, I would probably be picking up all of those books over the summer because some of them I have for read-alongs, and I have that I want it right now. So I know those are probably more on the immediate, before summer is over, I will have those 3 books because that's how I roll. I get what I want. It says the last question is, whom do I tag to do this tag? And hey, anybody who wants to do this tag, because I did not do any research before I did this tag, so I probably checked the description box if I went through extra effort to check and see if anyone did these tags. Thank you guys for watching. Peace. there we go. So you guys watch out for 1 p.m. on Thursday for sure. It is going to be great because limericks are fun. And thank you guys for watching. The answer to what this song was shall be popping up really soon on the screen somewhere. And so, wiggle down guitar. So yeah, if somehow you guessed it beforehand, I guess leave your answer in the description box and let me know that you got it right. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.